join us at the beautiful Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky.
So it is really early, but guess where we have made it to for a backstretch breakfast? Check it out. We are at Churchill Downs. I've never been here. I am so excited.
So we'll start right here in the museum. It's actually before the museum opens, so we'll have to tap on the door and make sure we get somebody's attention.
Our group first met up at the museum. Then the tour guide drove us all around to the backstretch of the raceway in a golf cart. The tour is very limited. In our case, there were only 2 other couples besides us. Gave us plenty of time to marvel at the beauty of the campus, as well as ask a lot of questions without feeling rushed or cramped in any way. She led us around to this open spot near a turn where we could see so many horses, all being trained, some just trotting by, some in a full gallop, and some being led kind of diagonally, but all under the supervision of an experienced trainer.
So our training hours are every day for about 9 months out of the year from 5:30 to 10. This is pretty early in the morning. These are going to be a lot of your more experienced horses. These horses are largely 3 years old and up. Usually the jockeys are going to weigh no more than about 115.
That's so amazing. We're learning so much about that. I just had no idea about derby racing.
Most always.
It's so pretty here. There's so many horses. I wasn't expecting anywhere near the number that are here training. They train them like every day. It's really neat.
Softer than I would have thought. Although I do see the dirt flying when I...
Yeah.
We learned that this track hosts race days over 70 days a year, and on each of those race days, there's an average of 10 races. That's over 700 races in a year. I had no idea.
The jockey themselves, what did you say about that?
They usually, when they get on the horse about 15 minutes before the race, that's usually the first time they've met that horse. Good morning.
I did not realize that. I thought, they had a bond.
Yeah.
Right?
A lengthy relationship.
Biggest lie the movie's ever told you.
Yeah.
They have some intimate bond. No,
Interesting.
Not usually.
From here, we piled back onto the golf cart and were led past several of the trainers' barns.
Our tour guide says there's some of the trainers have 100 or more horses that they're training at one time. Can you imagine?
After every exercise, the horses have to be bathed.
Track right now, we have the harrows that just passed us. They're down to the right. They're going to follow it with our watering trucks that are from the left. On a dry day like today, we'll put about 100,000 gallons of water on the track.
The horses get a half-hour break, and that's kind of the window that we're in here. They should be showing back up on the track in a little bit. During that break time, of course, they prep the track. They get it all ready. They loosen up the dirt. They apply some water to it. It's such a beautiful area. It's so beautiful. And it's very different. This is not something I've done before, so it's kind of neat to be able to kind of see this type of world. Very fascinating.
Yeah, so for the derby, we have a pulley system, like a wire system that
They come.
passes out of the back of their skin. Yeah. So when you said padded room, like, oh, okay. Padded room, the females have boobies. A stallion that you're breeding to, so it sounds horrible, but they do have like viewing rooms that people will go to. They do that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Half a lap. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. This breeze that I'm talking about, a horse will only do this about once a month. Yeah. You want to have something like for the race. They're trying to, that's the rider trying to get the horse to slow down. The rider's doing that on purpose.
So their head is just going to want to go fast, so with their full body, they won't move it.
Yeah.
Now, how much is up to the four-color part of jockey when, race time, in the meantime, or
How much smaller that looks?
A lot of that's the jockey. The jockey's going to do a lot of the positioning of the horse, and the speed is going to help on the horse. They're not always going to gallop out that fast, but this pair is going pretty decent.
that crop actually makes that much difference in the dealing with the color too? That helps you grasp out.
Well, a lot of times it can tell the horse, because the horse doesn't know where the finish line is. If it's up to the horse, they'll slow down halfway through the race, and they'll just kind of run they'll just kind of run on their own, and we say we need you to give your all. Don't give me 70%. You need to give me 100%.
Them, and they had like patches out of the back of their skin. So when you said padded rim, I'm like, oh, okay.
Does that crop actually make that much difference in the dealing with the color too? That helps you grasp out.
Well, a lot of times it can tell the horse, because the horse doesn't know where the finish line is. If it's up to the horse, they'll slow down halfway through the race, and they'll just kind of run.
So the rider will.
Yeah. Basically, when you exit a turn and when you enter a turn, you're supposed to switch. Derby and 3 have won. So,
wow, okay.
It's uncommon, but it's not impossible. And it's not because they run slower. They're just as fast. They're just usually smaller. And so if they get in with those big... Scrub them. You tell me otherwise.
The time fair on horseback.
It's like stocks.
So just finished watching the horses warm up and practice, and now we're headed to breakfast.
This is the official Kentucky Derby starting gate, and it's only used for the Kentucky Derby.
Number 5 has had the most winners of all the numbers. So we just finished the backstretch breakfast tour here at Churchill Downs. We got to watch horses practicing, running full out. Oh, it was so much fun. And then they served us a delicious breakfast while we continued to watch the horses race. It was a great experience. We finished up in the museum, got a museum tour, and I had to get some souvenirs from, this has been just amazing.